Hello, guys.
Hi, guys.
I gotta remember to look at the
I
camera.
know I keep looking at me and not the camera. I'm really confused. Anyway, we just wanted to connect with you guys and express some thoughts that we had to help further the vision of Dance for Kindness as well as Life Vests Inside. So we've been doing a little bit of research this week just so we all can understand better what Life Vests Inside is all about. And the whole idea of this kindness movement is so
Hey,
when,
I'm gonna cut you off.
okay, go ahead.
Because I'm sorry.
No, go
The,
ahead.
the one thing that I wanted to say too that just came to me is that last year when I did this, I went around and I went spoke to some very heavy hitters in the town, and I got shut down big time. So I understand exactly what you're feeling when you're experiencing those people that are like, well, what is this doing? You're not making a difference anyways. What does that do? And so I had that a lot last year, and from some great people that make huge changes in this area. And so and I'm hitting them up again this year, and because I believe in it, and just because that other people don't see the change that Laura's going to talk about here, I think it's up to us to make that difference, to show them the difference. So
Awesome. That's a good point, and the reason for this. You guys have a couple of you have mentioned you're having a hard time motivating yourself to talk about it and know what to tell people. So a little bit of background here for you, so you know what to tell people. So Life Vests Inside, their focus is obviously kindness, and so when kindness occurs, there is a chemical reaction that happens in our body that improves our mood and improves our outlook on life. It increases our happiness, decreases our stress, things like that. So that kindness, scientifically, that kindness and that chemical reaction that happens not only happens to yourself when you perform the kindness, but it also happens to the person that you are performing that act on. And the cool part is it also happens to everybody that has seen that act of kindness. So not only is it you doing it, it's the person receiving it, and it's everybody else that's watching you do it as well. And so this whole kindness boomerang, it starts with you and it impacts the person that's going, and then that impacts the people around you. And then, of course, that increases their happiness and their health and their decreases their stress. And so then they're more likely to perform an act of kindness on someone else. And then the boomerang just continues on and on and on. So it is super awesome. And to read kind of the research and the science behind it was amazing this morning to just look at that a little bit deeper. Travis is going to talk a little bit more about Dance for Kindness and just kind of where it started and where it's come from, and just so you guys can see a little bit more of the impact on the worldwide level.
yeah, so 3 years ago, Dance for Kindness started, and I wasn't a part of the first year, but the second year we were. In the first year, gosh, I think they had 13 cities,
Something like that,
yeah.
yeah.
And now we have 30 countries and 80 cities in the third year, and that's humongous, and that's remarkable. And just think of the impact not only on the areas, but if you have 80 leaders around the world that are doing this, I mean, just experience what we're already experiencing as a team, just us 7 people. And 7 times 80, that's a great deal of people around the entire world. So the impact that just that alone is making is phenomenal, because it's really empowered me to live out my life differently just by doing this. And so those people alone, including yourself and everybody else, you guys are so motivating, and the things that you guys are doing differently, just imagine that boomerang effect around all the people that we're going to be interacting with through ours, but the 80 others around the world. And then think about that 3, 5, 10 years down the road, when we continue doing this, and how many cities can we get on board. I love Dennis's viewpoint. His goal was to, through his video, create at least one or more cities to want to do this again. And so, I mean, just imagine if we had every city in Wisconsin doing this. That would be phenomenal. Oh my gosh.
That would be awesome. That would be awesome. We are the only city in Wisconsin doing it. The closest is Michigan, by the way, guys. So this is awesome. One thing that I learned too this morning about Life Vests Inside is that they also have created a curriculum, an educational curriculum, and right now it goes kindergarten through fifth grade. And the whole point of the curriculum is to increase kindness in kids and to increase social acceptance amongst each other. And so, what an awesome availability for schools to be able to pull that into their own curriculum. And their plans are to go through 12th grade. And so that is just a snippet of this focus that you are now impacting generations from here on out. So how cool is that to just have that continue on and on? We see so many bad things in this world, and of course the news focuses on the bad things. And what an amazing opportunity to bring the news in and show something good and impact
Yeah.
all the people that are seeing that in the Chippewa Valley, starting
Yeah,
here.
you bet. And the thing that gets my heart is I've watched almost all the videos that Orly's ever made, and the thing that really gets me, and I actually attempt to live out in my life, is there was that one time she had a bully was in her school, and as she was a teacher, and nobody was loving on that bully. That kid was just he wanted to he wanted to. That's all he knew was to be mean, because that's what he believed that he was. He believed that he wasn't any good and that he needed to do that. But the love that she showed that kid, then he became more and eventually wrote her letters of gratitude and all these things just because she believed in him. And that's what I believe that this is all about. That's what Dancing for Kindness is about. That's what Life Vest Inside is about. It's about us making that decision to lift up one another in a time where we would typically throw rocks at them.
Mhm.
And that's what this is all about, is to realize that if somebody's doing something bad, uh, hurt people hurt people. Not loving people, people that are loved don't hurt people. They just don't. And that's what, for me, that's what God is. God is love. And when we love on others, they're not going to hurt us, so like it's hurt people and we can love on those hurt people. That's what this is about for me. It's really changing our community through love and not through hurt, because there's so much hurt that, like she said, that we get to see on a regular daily basis, and I can get so frustrated that they're doing those things, but I got to turn my eyes to God and turn my eyes to love and say, how can I give them a life vest? How can I love them in this moment, even when I don't want to? And that's what this is all about. This is change the world, change the community. And so I hope that we've given you some inspiration to go out there and really make a change, make a difference. And I don't care if it's one person. I don't care if it's your brother, mother, sister. Or if it's a huge organization that you get involved with. One person is all that matters. I mean, it just truly is just you. So
Absolutely. Amazing. Amazing. And it is almost go time. The dance is almost ready. It's almost ready to be launched. And so we're almost going to have something for people to go to. So we're excited for that, because it's kind of hard to, we still talk about it, but once this all goes live, then we are ready to go and just tell the world about this. So thanks for your time, guys. We really appreciate you, and we'll be connecting with you very soon.
Yes, I'm going to say one more thing, even though you're signing out.
That's okay. Go ahead.
I'm going to go with the few things that I believe that we're going to be talking to each one of you as well. But the things that we still need to get together before people start signing up is, number one, we need some more support on all of our teams.
Yes.
Number one, the photos, the videography. Start reaching out to everybody. I don't care if you're on the photo team, your videography team, dance team, whatever. Reach out to everybody. We need some more people that are going to help support Aaron with the dancing, with the teaching and the organizing of the people. Because, I mean, we're going to have, our goal is 500 or more. And when we have 500 more people, we got to think about that logistically. How many people are we going to have speaking to 500 people and to organize that? So if we have individual leaders in different areas that would support you in your tasks and what help you be successful in what you would like to come across. So whatever you need, let us know. We'll keep searching for photographers, videographers, equipment. Also, for Aaron, the dance instructors and all of that different type of stuff. So we can have somebody specifically for flags and
Specifically
signs,
for signs.
all these different things. So that way, on that day, We have one person to go to for signs, one person to go to for flags,
Mm-hmm.
but the overall, Aaron is like, yeah, this is what you guys are all doing
Mm-hmm.
for those leaders, and then the leaders take charge of everybody else.
Mm-hmm.
And so the goal is for you to not have much to do on that day.
Mm-hmm.
That's the goal. So I appreciate you all. Once again, do you have anything else?
I don't. I don't.
Okay,
Awesome.
great. Well, thanks, guys. Hope you have a blessed, wonderful weekend, and we will talk to you shortly.
Bye bye.
Bye. Love you guys.